and today I have kind of an interesting episode for you, kind of something a little different. I am going to be repairing my shower drain pump. Yeah, it's very mundane, but I think the story behind why it needs to be repaired, or to be more correct about it, reinstalled, you might find kind of interesting. So around the corner of my vessel here, you might notice there's a bathroom, or as we in the boating world like to call it, a head. Sitting in the head, there's not a lot of room in here, but somehow I did manage to squeeze a shower in here. This is the shower pump. Let's move the toilet, and as you can see, the shower bilge pump is, well, very not connected. Here's the story. I had my Sea-Doo on the back of my boat during a pretty bad storm. The next morning I noticed that the Sea-Doo was sitting pretty deep in the water, literally inches from sinking. I popped the engine access panel, and for reference, it was on a Sea-Doo Spark, which has the tiniest engine access panel there is. I noticed the inside was almost entirely flooded and the jet ski was basically floating on its footwells. The whole incident was rather surprising to me as the PWC was sheltered from the big waves. Later on I discovered that the last mechanic that had worked on it had forgotten to install two screws that were only a mere inch or two above the waterline when the PWC was in the water. The small waves from the storm were just enough to push the water into the hole and eventually flood it. I was lucky, might I add, as the water was a mere inch from the engine's intake. I managed to squeeze a small cup into the hole with my hand in an attempt to bail out the water. In doing so, I managed to shock the living daylights out of myself. Little did I realize the battery was submerged and the water was charged. Suffice to say, I learned just how easily electricity can electrocute you in the water, and have had an appreciation for no swimming electrical hazard signs ever since. I'm hard pressed not to test the water with at least my toe before I get in, simply because of that. I realized I could not bail the water by hand and had to think up something. After thinking for a while, I realized I could use my shower pump in conjunction with a drill battery and bail the water out. I recorded some of it with my cell phone, so here's the video.
Sometimes you just gotta make stuff work. That's out of my shower, that's the pump from my shower to drain it. That's a battery from my drill. There's another battery for when that one dies. And there's a pipe that goes down in the water, and that battery just died, so I gotta switch it out.
And that is how my shower saved my jet ski. Now, as for why I did not immediately put it back together, to be honest, I seldom if ever use my shower, as I just shower at home or take lake baths. Showers are not convenient for boats, as they humidify everything and always require a little bit of extra cleanup than a regular shower. So now the system's all hooked up. The shower hose goes down there and goes into the pre-filter, which is behind the toilet paper there, and it comes out right up here. Turn on the shower pump, and out the water goes. So I hope you enjoyed the video of me fixing my shower and the story. And so until next time, this is Thor, signing out.